Come on, Wes, you gotta do this.
What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Wes, back at you with another video. Today, I'll be talking about Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Is the game dead? Or is it still alive and kicking? That being said, let's get it cracking. So, not only will I be talking about this, I have my boy Elijah here with me. My final thoughts on if Nickelodeon is going to survive this. I think it's not going to survive. I think it will do a little bit better than it's doing now, but I don't think it's ever going to reach the peak it has before. I think a lot of people lost faith in it, but ultimately, I mean, I could be wrong. It ultimately depends on the community and the people that was pushing it in the beginning, like Hungry Box, Void, who else am I missing? A lot of the melee heads, Armada, all of them.
And that's the problem.
Yeah, they're not pushing it.
They're depending. No. It's not even that they're not pushing it, because they didn't come from this game. That's not Hungry Box's job, Void's job, Armada's job. They wanted to get the melee players to get some type of boost, and that's where you went wrong. You build the community from the ground up. Don't go to these top influencers, because listen, they can only do so much for you.
Yeah.
Now you see what they did. You see what they did. Okay, it was cool for the first week, but now look. Well, you use them, and they're not now. They're not playing the game now. So that was a mistake. You don't do that. You have them test the game and stuff like that, but don't sit back and push this on them to think that they can just single-handedly keep this game alive. That's not what they're gonna do. That's not their plan. So they dropped the ball on that right there.
This game isn't a casual, friendly game. It's not. I'm gonna keep it real. Like a casual person jumping on to play this game online, it's a nightmare for them, because they won't get a chance to enjoy the game. There aren't too many modes to enjoy the game.
Exactly.
They'll get mauled. Like
I guarantee you.
Every match, my first 2 matches, I wasn't getting mauled, but the person was moving fast, spamming. There's not much. You can't slow the pace down in this game.
I guarantee you, bro. In Frame Makers, it's gonna have modes for casuals, modes for everyone. It's literally a Minecraft type of deal. It's like a sandbox, platform fighter. So they're doing something right. But my thoughts on this Nickelodeon stuff, they still have, honestly, I'm gonna put it to you like this. They got the rest of this month. I'll be nice. They got the rest of this month. Maybe the rest of this month, and then one more week in December, because Thanksgiving, all that other nonsense, whatever. But I give them to the first week of December. If they don't have nothing, then it's done, bro. It's just done. It's curtains for the game. There's other games coming out, and I feel like we'll just move on. This was just another attempt at, and that's the problem. People thought this was gonna beat Smash. Like, if it had netcode, it could better netcode. It could have beat Smash in that field.
Smash on another level.
Exactly.
Nobody's really beating Smash. I mean, it would have just held its own in regards to, like, an online presence. But other than that,
it's like sports, bro. You got basketball, football, baseball, soccer, rugby, wrestling, boxing. You got all that stuff. Just imagine it was just only basketball, or just football. These games need to know how to coexist, but leave it to the community to be like this, and that's the problem, man. But at the end of the day, it's not even the community's problem here. This is their problem for dropping the game like this and trying to think that melee players you pay them some money, they'll promote your game for a bit. You think that they're gonna keep the game alive for you?
Nope.
That's where they messed up, man.
Yeah, they messed up with that, man. What they should have done is let the game keep itself alive, like not rely on.
See, here's the thing. Papa said, game's not even a month old. I think calling the game too quick to call a game dead. Now, what I said earlier, if you was here, I said that offline, I don't think this game is dead. online, I think this game is dead. We're in a
Uh-huh.
pandemic. You know what I'm saying? This game is at your local tournaments. You go to any of your locals, if you support your locals and you see it, you'll know that this game is there. You know,
Yeah.
maybe like it was at SmashCon, whatever, right? But what I'm saying, even if the game is not a month old, you got 2 days and the game is a month old, right? So check this out. First impression is always the best impression, especially in the platform fighting community, man. You want to come out the gate swinging. And what happened? All they had to say for themselves was Nickelodeon characters.
Yep.
Nickelodeon characters, right? That's all they had. Nickelodeon characters and rollback. Then Hungry Box is going to then Mewtwo King and all these people Void. They're trying to get your favorite players. Oh, we got your favorite Smash player doing this now.
But
So
if those
yeah,
guys are not even with it, then forget about it, man.
exactly. So you can't say that statement you said, bro. I mean, hey, it is what it is. This is all opinionated, so this is why it's an open
Yeah,
discussion.
we could be
I
wrong.
can't
We could be wrong about it, but
exactly.
ba-
And this,
based off how based off how things, like patterns and how we see things in the past or saw things in the past, like this is on the same route of just being, one of those games that people play for like a month and that's it. Actually, this game is setting a record, man. Fastest game in and out, man, for real. Cause
exactly, bro.
what is it called? Icons died this fast. It took them
Exactly.
like at least.
Well, he said more in general. My bad, my bad. He said more in general.
Mhm.
So, what are you getting at though, Papa? Like, what I'm saying? You said more in general.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, I think this game is gonna. There's a lot of work to be done for this game, for it to get back to where it was before. A lot of work to be done,
Right.
and like I said, quite frankly, I don't think it's gonna happen, mainly because of the nature of the community. Like the community, there's so many other games to choose from. That's the problem. There's so many other games to choose from.
Right. Now, what I'm saying is this. He said, I want to see what kind of updates and DLC the game gets in time before I call it dead. I could agree with what you're saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but can we both agree? Well, let's be realist here. Can we both agree that the game isn't as live as it was week one? Can we both agree that? Or last month? Can you agree with me or tell me if I'm wrong? Please correct me if I'm wrong. This game isn't where it was last month. I just say, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying anything to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm trying to be a realist here. Because you could put, is it alive or dead? You could just make like, two brackets, alive or dead, or yes or no. These are just straight up yes or no questions, you know. And me personally, this game is not where it was week one. This game had a roller coaster. Everyone, okay, the Final Smash character just had to come at the same time as well. Well, I mean, if that's the case, that's not their fault. This is just how, this is how business goes, man. This is how business goes. Nintendo
Yeah.
felt threatened, or to be honest with you, if you look back at the leaks, they said something about that date back in July anyway. So this is how it is, man. This is what we're used to. We're used to Smash. It's all Smash. Smash is the lead platform fighter. The
Yeah.
lead platform fighter for years, since I was like freaking 9 years old, bro.
Yeah.
We didn't have no games like this. The only
Mhm.
type of party game we had, what was it? Power Stone.
Yep. So if you're gonna come out, if you know the nature of everything, you know how many different platform fighters are out, and that's coming out, and you have that particular slot, you gotta come out guns blazing, and you gotta show, because you're not gonna get it. You're not gonna get the chance anymore. Maybe back in the days if this game came out, then it would get, it would have gotten a chance. Like it would have had room for error. But this game doesn't. Right now, the game doesn't have room for error. This is how the game could recover, right? It fixes, its the game mechanics, the patch a bunch of stuff, fix the online, right? fix all of those two things first, right? That way, when they release a new character, and usually what happens when a game gets a new character, everybody goes back to the game to try the new character.
Exactly.
And then what happens is when everyone tries out the game again, like, oh shoot, this netcode is better. You know, I could tell the difference. And then maybe, just maybe, people might come back to the game.
I agree with you. Now imagine they work on a character, they work on a DLC, right? But they don't fix the netcode. Right now, all I'm asking for, and you know, guys, if you agree with me, let me know. If not, if you think I'm wrong, please let me know, because I would like to discuss this. I feel right now they should fix the netcode.
Yeah.
While they fix the netcode, make crossplay. Those two things. Fix those two things first. Then do the character balance, DLC, extra stages, whatever you want to do. Voice acting, I don't care. Netcode, crossplay.
Mm-hmm.
Make everyone be able to play with each other from every platform, and a netcode where we get something like Guilty Gear, you know, or Slippy. Give us something like Guilty Gear or Slippy, and give us crossplay. That right there will make this game do a complete 180. It'll 180 and it will keep going high up. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Halo and yeah. You're right. Netcode crossplay. Those for especially a platform fighter. Those are like the important components.
Like we're let's say if COVID wasn't a thing right now. Let's say if COVID wasn't a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, would we really care about net play? Hell no.
Oh.
We wouldn't care because we'd be playing at our locals, or if you're not a tournament player, if you're just playing with your friends casually, or even if you just don't like entering tournaments, you'd be playing with your friends. You know, but this is not good. This is not good in this day and age, man. Nope. This is not good at all.
Oh, you gotta understand, you can't just half-ass things, man. You can't just come out guns blazing. It's either you make it good or you don't make it at all. You know.
Yep.
Because here's what's gonna happen, man. This could potentially mess up Ludosity's
reputation.
The reputation. People are not gonna, you know. I'm not putting no bad, you know.
Bad juju or whatever.
Yeah,
like
bad
that.
juju, but
bad. Yeah.
They can't be surprised if their next game Slap City 2. You know, people might feel some kind of, but honestly, Slap City 2 you might be okay. But if they have another project, then it might be kind of iffy because they're gonna look what happened. You know, you rushed the game. So, exactly. But maybe people are, you know, might be empathetic about it and be like, all right, we understand what happened, blah 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 blah. But then there's not too many people out there like that. So, you know, when you come out, you gotta come out blazing, especially when you got a whole bunch of other games that's doing the same thing as you, or rather, types of games. It's not like platform fighters is new now. It's exactly. It's obviously a genre that's on the rise, and people are taking kind of it. You know.
That's a fact, man. I agree. And that's how I feel. And these are all, you know, it's all opinionated. Right now, I feel the game is it's on a crash course right now. They're dipping and they're dipping below the starting line. They're below the starting line right now. It's dipping and they need to do something fast. Yep. Fast. You got the WB game coming out. You got whatever other games coming out. Let's say you're into shooting games. Halo Infinite comes out next month. Then we got 2022. We got different games. I mean, this game could be lost. Can it come back? Of course. But will it come back soon enough? As fast as we need it to come back? That's the question.
That's gonna be tough, man. Because we haven't even gotten a release date for the WB game. So shoot, that game could just put them out the box, man. Because I know that some of these companies, they be trying to strong on people, yo. You know, they be trying to strong on people because they got the money. But anyway, my final judgment on this game is that it's probably gonna die. It's not gonna reach its full potential because of the initial unpolished rush formula that they chose.
Well, just so y'all know, we're not talking about frame makers. Just so y'all know, even though it's right there on the even though it's right there on the screen, we're not talking about frame makers. We're talking about Nickelodeon, and I'm gonna have to agree with you, bro. I'm not negative Nancy or anything like that, but you know, we need some change and we need it now. You know, if you want your game to succeed and everyone to have fun, that's the way. But then again, at the same time, this game could fail because this game is just strictly competitive, man. Like people need something to pick up and play and be good. Oh my gosh, I'm good in this game.
Uh-huh.
And this is not one of those games. Like this game, it's kind of easily, you can pick it up, but not for the casual, everyday casual player that would rather get on Brawlhalla and press buttons.
Mm-hmm.
There's more depth to this than that game. It's harder, and people don't like that stuff. People want instant results nowadays. We're in an era where it's instant results. If I'm not getting instant results, that's it.
Yeah.
So
It's not fun. Forget about it. And crossplay killed it too because you don't understand how many people ask me when they come to my streams and I play. They ask me, do I got the Xbox? Do I got the PS version? Like a lot of people are scattered everywhere, so you're missing an opportunity to bring everybody together and bring your numbers up online. So that's my. So yeah, that's my take on the game. I think the game is gonna die. It's not gonna reach its full potential. Can it come back? Yes, it can, but there's a lot of work to be done in order to do that. And I don't know if they even care to do that. So that's my thoughts. What about you, Elijah?
I mean, the game could come back. It's the fact of the matter is, what are they gonna do? How long is it going to take for you to make that 180 and for you to not make a 360? Do a 180. Let's listen to the community. Since it's a competitive game already, it's all straight up competitive. Listen to the competitive community, and take it from there, man. Just go up. Give us what we want. Give us a better netcode. Give us crossplay. We need to be able to play with people on Switch, Xbox, PS4, PS5, and PC all together. We need, and we this is how we build the community. Because there's different communities in each thing, and it's different factions. We don't want that. We don't need different factions. I'm on the part of the Nintendo crew or the Xbox crew or the Sony crew. We don't need that. We need to be one unit, and that's how we can build this game. I don't care. Me personally, I don't care about the character balance right now. I don't care about the stages. I don't care about the voice acting. I don't care about nerfs, buffs. Netcode, crossplay. That's all I want right now. Then take your time. Take your time. Work on whatever DLC you want to do. Work on whatever. Because those two things is going to build the numbers back up. Right now, you look at the numbers on Twitch, this game is only like 110 viewers. And we had thousands of viewers. Tens of thousands. So that's how I feel, man.
So yeah, you heard it from us. Hopefully, you guys at Nickelodeon, Ludosity, get things together. The community continue to support the game, and the game gets back on track and does better than it's currently doing. With that being said, this is your boy Wes. I'm out of here. Peace.